thought that this week I would do a week in my life video so that you can get to know me a little bit more. And you know, week in my life videos or just vlog videos are some of my favorites to watch, so I thought I would make one. And I thought this week in particular could be interesting to film because I'm actually starting my internship this week. So this is my first week at a new internship. I know in my last vlog or week in my life, weekend in my life type of video, it was like a snowy weekend in Seattle, which is the area I live in, and I was talking a little bit about the job hunting process and trying to just find my next thing. So basically a little bit about me is that I'm Catherine and I live in the Seattle area, and I graduated last year from American University in Washington, DC. So I was in DC for my master's, and I finished it once the pandemic really hit back home in Seattle. And now since then, have been just kind of, you know, trying to find my next thing, riding out this pandemic. But I did happen to get, in September of 2020, I did land a internship at the United Nations Environment Program. So I was very happy and thankful to have an internship. So going off that, as my UN internship was kind of nearing towards its end, it was a 6-month internship, so it went until March 2021, and I basically was like, okay, well, what's gonna happen next? And I spent a lot of time just trying to apply to places, and it can be grueling. It could be a full-time job in itself, and it's exhausting, and I understand the struggle. Funny enough, after applying to everything, I did hear some leads, some interviews, not from many places, but from a few, but none of them truly ended up panning out with an offer. But it's just funny because after applying to I don't even know how many places, both jobs, fellowships, internships, like all of it, I ended up getting this internship from a connection. So like classic, it's like about who you know, and it's just like a little frustrating that it's like that, but at the same time I'm thankful for this. So basically the person that was basically the head of the United Nations Environment Program, he is leaving that and is going to a new organization that's actually not even like public yet. They're basically a brand new organization, a startup, quite different from the UN that's been around and established for like decades. But this is a brand new organization focused on sustainability, you know, having a sustainable planet, and they're building from scratch, and a lot of it is based off of like UN policies and principles and the Sustainable Development Goals, if you know about those. So a lot of it will be tied to the UN, and a lot of people who worked at the UN will be part of this organization or like working with the UN alongside. So it's not the UN, but it's heavily tied to the UN. The internship meeting for my UN internship, the guy that was leaving also said, if you're interested in this, let me know, we can talk. So then I did that, talked to him. He set me up with basically like the internship coordinator, and he was like, you don't even need to be interviewed. I know you. I've been working with you for like 6 months. So I basically just filled out an application and just got it. And there may be even an opportunity to get a position at the end of this 6-month internship. So with the UN, if you've interned there or have looked at internships, you would know that there's no way you can get paid or get a job out of an internship at the UN. Like my parents would keep asking, I'm like, that's just not how it works. In the meantime, still apply to places, and if I find something else, then I could do that. But I thought this would be a great experience. So that's what I've been up to this week. So basically, I've just had like every day we have meetings at 10 a.m. and then I've been so far doing like kind of admin stuff, setting up my email and doing all that. They want us to come up with like bios about ourselves and all of that good stuff, and then they're launching like the website, social media accounts, and all of that. So there's another intern, I think she's more so in charge of setting up the social media accounts, although once they're set up I will definitely be helping making tweets and like all that good stuff. And I think it looks like I'm going to be helping with like the layout of the website and how that's going to look like. So I'll show you what I'm doing right now. So we've been using like a Google Drive, and basically for the past several hours I've been trying to find like 4K high quality pictures and videos of certain topics. Now remember, this is an environmental focused
company organization internship. So I've been trying to find different videos. Here's one, and this is all copyright free. That's another hassle, is trying to make sure it's copyright free. And so this is like cornfield, like a drone going over a cornfield. So I was looking at different images of corn because just clean energy and all of that. I'm trying to see, here's like someone in a rice paddy. So I've been trying, sorry about the glare. I got someone like at a rice paddy.
If you're trying to find like really good quality videos and photos that's copyright free, I've found
this website is actually really good. There are certain videos that do cost money, but there's a good amount of free options. And Splash has been another really good one.
I was supposed to get some photos of drone shots, of drones themselves, and also just like from drones, like looking over landscapes. And then this is like solar energy. I thought this was a cool photo because it shows like nature with the animals within like the solar energy. And then this is supposed to be like innovation, agriculture.
I really liked this photo
because it's showing like a robot with this little girl and kind of just like that connection I thought was pretty cool. The bees, that was another, I was given these topics. So that's kind of what I've been up to. I honestly feel like I said week in my life, but I've been filming for like 15 minutes already, just sitting here. So I don't know how people do this and don't make like hour-and-a-half videos, because I know no one's gonna watch that long of, at least of me. But that's kind of what I've been up to. So it's been exciting, and yeah, so I will see you later. Okay, so I am outside right now, and if you know the stereotypes about Seattle is that it is always raining here. So it is such a nice day. I feel like spring just kind of came from nowhere. It's a bit cold still, but I feel like the last week or so with daylight savings time, the sun just came out and it's been really nice. My favorite weather is when it's like still chilly where you need like a sweater, but once you have a sweater or a jacket on, you're fine, but it's sunny. So this makes me happy. The only thing is I've noticed the bugs are starting to come out. Right now I'm taking my dog outside to potty. This is my dog Lola. She is an 11-year-old poodle, and this is her little sweater set. I'm trying to show the people. I got it in New York, so I would go to New York all the time when I went to school in DC because it's not far and my friend lives there. But I love it because it has like 4 sleeves. It's so cute. So, oh, I love it. Yeah? Are you a happy girl? Do you want to sit? She actually, if you've noticed, she has a cataract in one of her eyes, and so we're going to take care of that next month. So I hope that goes well. We got her other eye done last year when it was bad. Poodles tend to have bad vision problems, so that you can see her both eyes again. So I'm on a walk. And look at this little garden. For perspective, like this is my dog. She's a tiny little thing. And it's like a mini Japanese garden almost. It's so adorable, like that little bridge. So I'm walking around the neighborhood. Yeah, just doing a quick little walk because I think it's really important to, when you're working from home, doing school, whatever it may be, to take breaks and to go on walks on those breaks. And like clear your mind. Also, it's supposed to rain later, so I really wanted to go on a walk and just be outside. I got this little sweater for Lola. If you can tell, it has like a little loop on the sweater. It's like a little fleece sweater. And it's so nice because I could just clip the leash on the sweater and it almost acts like a harness. I don't know if she's gonna potty right now. Give her some privacy maybe, but I just don't like using collars as much because sometimes she can be stubborn on the walks, and she has such a small, delicate neck, and I don't want to hurt her. So when I saw this sweater, because she also gets cold easily, I thought it'd be perfect, like a 2-in-1. Okay, so I just got back from my walk, and I wanted to mention, so I was wearing a mask, and I actually have this like string on it because basically with especially these types of masks, when I wear it for more than like a half hour on my ear, it starts to like hurt my ear and like push it forward. But I've noticed that people will put this clasp on these masks and you know, then it pushes the, like, you know, this back. I don't know how to describe it, but this back, so it relieves the pressure on your ear. And I mean, I only wore it just now for like 20-30 minutes, so I can't like fully say this is amazing because I have to wear it probably for several hours. But it's basically this off of Amazon or something similar like it. I'm sure there's plenty, but I do recommend looking into it. And yeah, so just wanted to bring that up. And this is why I decided to walk earlier, because I mean, you can tell how bad it's raining on camera, but it's even worse, I feel like, in person. Like, look, that's crazy. That's crazy. I tried to like lift you up as much as I could, but even then I feel like it's kind of cutting my head off, but whatever. So if you've watched any previous videos, you would know that I have been into Nuuly, which is basically a clothing rental subscription service. I actually found it through other people on YouTube, and I finally gave in, and now I'm going to be returning my clothes, which, you know, so I could get my next month's service. So I thought, as I'm putting clothes away in this box, one thing I love about them is that they're super sustainable. You reuse the box, and obviously if you're renting clothes, you know, it's sustainable. You're reusing clothes over and over again. So first is this kind of plaid shirt dress thing. I actually waited for quite some time to be able to rent it. Well, not quite some time. Like, I couldn't rent it last month because it was sold out in my size. And so then I had it this time. This is only my 3rd month using this service, but to be honest, I didn't even wear this month. I'm not a big dress person, and it was a bit on the cold side to wear this, so I actually didn't even wear this, but I'm going to re-rent it. And also I feel like it ran big, so I will size down. And the next item is also something that was sold out last month, so I didn't get it, but I finally got it. It's because it's definitely more of a fall kind of sweater, and it's now spring, but I did wear this and I quite enjoyed it a lot. I also got this pink stripy sweater, and this was so-so. I like longer things because I wear a lot of leggings, especially now with quarantine and stuff, and I feel like this one already like is slightly, there was like a hole somewhere, so, and it's pilling, but I thought the colors were really pretty. I did wear it a little bit. Definitely a nice springy item. This next one is a bit out there, and I didn't wear it. I feel like every month there's 1 or 2 items I don't even wear, which sounds horrible, but I do wear a lot of the other items. There's always like 1 or 2 items that I obsess and wear so much, 1 or 2 items I don't wear at all, and 1 or 2 items, and there's 6 total, that I wear like a decent amount. This one I didn't wear at all because I was too, I don't know, it was a little too out of my comfort zone. The first time I ordered Nuuly, I ordered like a blue jacket, and that one I actually wore a lot, even though it was still out there, but I guess the pink, for some reason, I just didn't wear this time. And this retails for like $800, and I don't think it's worth that much. But I'm renting it. No matter like the price of each item, you rent any 6 on the total website. So it doesn't matter, that was $800. To me, I still paid the same amount. And then this is the next item. It's like a plaid, kind of gold, brown, black peacoat. I really liked this item. I wore it quite a bit. Happy with it. And this is the last item. It is this peacoat as well. I thought it was really good color for like end of winter, like that kind of icy look. I don't know, like I feel like January, February, and a little bit of March, like white with blue just reminds me of that time of year. And I wore this thing so much. Like, this is an item that I was like, I want to kind of buy, but I'm resisting. Also, it runs kind of big, so I probably want to size down. So yeah, so I'm going to package this all up, tape this box, simply drop it off. Don't have to pay for shipping. It's all included in the price I pay per month. And I think in 2 days, my next Nuuly unlocks, which means that I can then add clothes to my cart, and then they'll be here in like 2 days. All right, I'm in the car now, and I just dropped off the package at UPS. So it's gonna go out tomorrow because I made it just in time before it closed. And now I'm in the car with Lola. Lola! She always gets kind of stressed in the car. She has to like bark at everyone that passes by. But anyway, I like to, with quarantine and everything like that, working from home, I like to get out at least once a day. And whether that's going to the park or going on a drive or like getting some boba or something like that, which is just like tea from Taiwan, which I love, with the tapioca pearls. But I'm actually going to go get some boba right now, so I might show you guys what I get. And it's currently one of my favorite drinks right now. So that's what I've been up to. And you saw I went on a walk earlier. I will notice because this is my first week interning, so it's more like full-time than just looking for work, I guess, because I'm doing that in addition now. But I feel like the first 2 days I was working, and then, you know, at like 5 or whatever, did my thing. I was quite tired, and doing a walk in the middle of my day at lunch, even though it was like 20 minutes, maybe 25, it really helped a lot. Like, my eyes didn't feel as tired, I don't physically feel as tired, and I feel more mentally aware. And I got worse sleep last night because this one was crying in the middle of the night. I do recommend, if you're getting tired at the end of the day, to break it up, because I tend to try to do everything that I need to do on my list for my internship or school or whatever, and then kind of relax and do my personal stuff. But breaking it up with that walk actually really helped, so I'll try to do that more often. I only did that today because I really wanted to go on a walk, and it was gonna start raining the rest of the day at like 2 or 3 o'clock, and I knew I wasn't gonna be done with my internship by then. And as you can see, like I showed earlier, no surprise, it's Seattle, it's raining pretty badly. So I'm gonna go and I'll show you what boba I get. Okay, took me a second to figure out like a okay angle for my car without my wheel blocking and me not holding it. But I'm back, and I went to Happy Lemon and I got their mango matcha smoothie basically. So I don't typically just get like the classic milk tea with the tapioca pearls that you may see when you see boba, but I like to mix it up and get like fruity drinks. And at first I didn't like matcha, I thought it was kind of bitter and just not my favorite, but there's more like sweeter matchas. They add like, I'm not exactly sure what's in here, but with the mango I know that's in here for sure, and some kind of milky creamy texture. So I'm gonna do the honors here for you all, my favorite thing. Okay, there we go. Ooh, what was getting on my lap? So I think honestly I might finish off the video here, but I hope you enjoyed not necessarily a week in my life, more like 2-3 days in my life, interning, just doing random things. We wish you a good week or a good day whenever you're watching this. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and see you later. Bye.